Hi friends, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to see the challenge of sum of cubes. So we have to write a function that takes a positive integer n, sum all the cubes values from 1 to n and returns that sum. Assume that the input n will be always positive integer. So here an example is given. When 2 is passed to this function, the output should be 9. So how they are calculating this 9 as output? They are calculating the sum of the cubes. Suppose 2 is given, so they are calculating the cube of 1 plus cube of 2. So it is giving the output as 1 plus 8 and 9 is equal to 9. So here we can see that the function sum cubes is already given to us, and the input n is given to the user, and it is of type int, and we have to return type int. So we can declare a variable by using a shorthand declaration, and we will assign it to 0. So we are going to calculate all the cubes, and we are going to store the sum of all the cubes into the sum, and then at the end we are going to return the sum. So this variable is going to hold our final result. Now what I can do is we can iterate over the each of the number from 1 to the n number, and we can calculate each of the number cube and then add it to the sum. So I'll take a for loop for that, where I is equal to, I am taking it as 1, and I should be less than or equal to the number which is passed, and I plus plus. So here why I am taking I is equal to 1 is because I am here they have already mentioned the sum of cubed values from 1 to n. So if I is equal to 1, then I can calculate from 1 up to n. So I am here using equal to n. Now every time I iterate over the loop, I will add the whatever the cube value is, I will add it to the sum, and previous sum value will be added to the newly acquired cube. So here let me just write the code here now. I into I so this is what I am using in order to get the cube of the number, and the previous sum value will be added to the cube of the number, and it will be stored to the sum itself. So instead of using this longhand syntax, we can directly use like this as well, plus or equal to. It will have the same meaning as the before statement. So here initially the sum value will be 0. Now I is equal to 1. So if suppose I am giving the input as 2 to the sum of cubes function, and I will be 1, so I cube I am calculating, so 1 is the answer for that. Now I am adding sum is equal to sum plus this cube. So sum was 0 plus 1. 1 cube is 1, so 0 plus 1 is 1. So when during the first occurrence here the sum value will be 1, and in the second occurrence I value will be 2. So here we are calculating the cube of 2, which is 8. Then already we are having sum is equal to 1, so 1 plus 8 is 9. So at the end we are going to return the sum as 9. So I think we are done with the function. Now we can test our code. So as you can see, we have passed all the test cases. Only one test case is present in this test. So let's attempt the code now. So the attempt is also successful. So if you want to do any refactoring of the code, or you want to do any comment changes or something like that, you can do it. Otherwise we can just submit the code. So I'll just submit the code now. So yes, the submission is also successful. So if you want to go through others code, then you can go through the code that is posted by different people, and you can check for more good solutions if you want. So thank you all for watching.